Facebook, YouTube family, salute to you for tuning in for another week of our relationship series. It's been a while since we've seen you. This year we plan to have a lot more surprises, want to do things bigger and better for the relationship series and make it an informative, humorous ride for you while you're learning how to improve your relationship. This week we want to talk about the seasons in relationships. Did you know that relationship had seasons? First you have the springtime. Springtime is the perfect environment for growth. In spring in nature you have the birds outside singing, the bees are buzzing, the flowers are blooming, the trees are up, the sap is rising, and it's the perfect environment for growth. Well, the same is so in a relationship. That mushy feeling that you get when you first meet someone or you first get to know someone, that infatuation period, that's the springtime of the relationship. And it's the perfect environment for growth, but oftentimes it's just the growth of those mushy type feelings unless we go deeper into it. So after springtime, it rolls over into summertime. And you know the summertime is hot and heavy. Summertime is the passion in the relationship. Summertime is when things are being solidified in the relationship. However, after you solidify your relationship, oftentimes we go into the fall portion of the relationship. Now in nature, you know, fall is the time where the leaves turn brown, leaves begin to fall off the tree, the grass stops growing, and it's not an environment that's conducive to growth. And you start seeing a shift from growth slowly declining into death. And that's the part of the relationship that you start to lose interest in one another. So once we lose interest in each other, then we go into the wintertime in the relationship. In nature, the wintertime is the time where there's no new life. Wintertime is cold, forbearing. Wintertime is not the environment for growth. Wintertime is really the perfect environment for death. So this leads us to the whole point of this video. Not to be stuck in the wintertime. If we're stuck in the wintertime and we refuse to come to present time, then we always react as if there's no life in the relationship. But a relationship has to continuously be created and recreated and recreated and recreated. Our relationships are based on a need. When you meet someone and you become engaged in a relationship with that person, the reason that you are so enamored with that person is because they fulfill some type of need for you. Well, all of us as human beings have the need to feel secure. We want to feel loved. We want to feel confident that the person that we're with is going to love us and support us through the ups and through the downs and help us through the rough spots in life. But there are specific needs that all of us, based on our personality, all of us need to be compatible with another person. So when that person fulfills that need that you have at that time, you become enamored with that person, you fall in love with that person. But you know, people grow, people change. And if that person sufficed the need for you 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 1 month ago, that need, if you have grown and changed, which all of us do, that need is not the same need that you need today. So oftentimes we get in trouble in our relationships because we have grown and we have changed. The person that we're with has grown and changed. We're not sufficing the needs, their new needs, the needs that they have grown into. So when you're having a conversation with your significant other and you all are sitting down and you say, I'm just not happy anymore. Then when we say we're not happy, most of the time we take that as a sign that we need to get divorced. We need to end this. But that's not necessarily the case. What you have to do is find out, what need am I not sufficing for you today? And when you sit down and talk with a person and ask them what do they need, oftentimes you'll find they don't know what they need. But to make it even more personal, do you and I know what we need? If someone asks you right now, what is it that you need from me? Would you have a clear and concise answer for them? So the main question of today is, what is it that you want? What do you want out of a relationship? And I think that all of us need to sit down and write down what is it that we needed back then, and then come to present time and see what is it that we need today, right now. And once you find out what you need, then you can communicate that to your significant other. Then once you find out what your partner needs, they can communicate to you. Then once you find out what your partner needs, they can communicate that to you. And then you both start working on what you presently need today. What satisfied me 5 years ago does not satisfy me today. What I liked to do 2 years ago, I might not like to do today. But if I don't communicate that to my partner doesn't know what to work on. And if she does not communicate her needs to me, then I don't know what to work on. I'll still be functioning off of what I knew of her 10 years ago, 5 years ago, last year, last month. That's why communication is the most important part of any relationship, because we all grow every single day. As a matter of fact, every hour of the day, every minute of the day, we're changing. So we have to constantly be in communication so that I can continue to learn about you, you can continue to learn about me. So to close this video out, what season is your relationship in? And have you communicated to your partner what your present day needs are? Have they communicated that to you? If not, don't start tomorrow, start today. And if you're in the winter time of your relationship, you can bring it right on back down to spring by reopening the communication. The worst thing that we can do is fall out of communication with each other. So thanks for tuning in to another episode of our male-female relationship series. And keep on the lookout for new surprises coming up. Be sure to share the video and make a comment on YouTube so that we can start good dialogue and start to improve all of our relationships all across the board. So again, YouTube, Facebook, thank you for listening.
This was for you. To everyone that told me give it up. For you too. Cause you deserve a dedication. For all of the inspiration. And while you at the bottom hating, I'll be right here waiting. Waiting at the top of the world. Waiting at the top of the world. Waiting at the top of the world. Waiting at the top of the world.